I have fallen in love with sous vide cooking, and the reason why I love it so much is that I can set it and forget it and it won't burn or overcook. So Crockpot will do that. Pressure cooker sometimes will do that. Sous vide, not so much. So today I'm gonna just do some chicken in the pressure cooker, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. My pressure cooker has a sous vide setting. If you don't have a pressure cooker with a sous vide setting, you will definitely want to get a sous vide setup. And if you're not sure what to get, definitely just send me a message or leave me a comment and I can give you some recommendations. So on here, I'm gonna set it to sous vide, and I am gonna go ahead and set it for 145 degrees. According to the book for my pressure cooker, it tells me that that's what I should have it for: incredibly juicy, tender chicken. So that's what I'm gonna do, 145. And then it says for 2 to 4 hours, but what I've learned about sous vide cooking is that you can hold it longer. And when it keeps that constant temperature, it's just going to make it that much better. So it is almost 10 o'clock here, and I know we're gonna wanna eat dinner around 6 or 7. So if I'm looking at it, it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be 7 hours, 6 would be 8 hours. So I'm gonna put it on for 8 hours, and we're gonna see how this goes. So you guys are gonna experiment with me. So love that I just broke the lid to my rosemary herb rub. That's okay. So for this, I'm gonna do like Italian seasoning. So I'm gonna do an Italian seasoning and then rosemary herb rub. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna season both sides of the chicken breast. And then as I'm standing here thinking about this, I think I might just roast some potatoes later today. That would be super easy to do. But what's great is that you can set this and let it go and then only have to do one little piece of dinner when you get home. So I've got that, and then some Italian. And then when it comes out of the sous vide, I'll probably just grill it just a little bit, just to kind of give it some seared flavor, maybe a little bit of lemon and some butter. So let's go ahead and stick this in here. Oops, I forgot to hit set on that time. I talked about the time, but I forgot to set it. So press and hold on mine is how that works. And then I'm gonna load this into my leak-proof silicone bags. You can also use freezer, like the seal and meal bags or whatever. This is leak-proof, so I could add some broth in here if I wanted to, but for sous vide cooking, you don't really need that. You just wanna add a little bit of a rub. You can add a little bit of oil, but I find that for chicken, it's really okay just doing it like this. So what we'll do is we'll wait for this to beep and click add. It usually takes about 15 minutes to come to temperature. So I'm gonna wait and let that do that, and then I will show you guys me putting it in here when it's time. Okay, so now it's told me to add. So depending on what sous vide product you're using, you'll watch the temperature of the apparatus that you're using. You'll want to follow the directions for that. So on mine, it's part of my pressure cooker, and I set it to sous vide and the temperature I want, and then it's telling me to add. So I was in the other room sending emails and that sort of thing, and it beeped. When it beeped, I knew it was time to come in here and add. So my chicken's been sitting here in the bag waiting for it to be ready. I'm just going to take the lid off, and then I'm going to slide it into the water bath that's already in there. So the one part I did not show you was I fill this with water and then set the temperature. So still got a little too much air in my bag, so I've just opened it to release the air. And then I'm just gonna fold it. Let me pick you guys up and let y'all see. So I'm just gonna kind of fold the top over a little bit. This water is very hot, y'all. It's 145 degrees, so I'm gonna be really careful. And then I'm just going to put the lid on. And then I'm gonna press and hold this button. And now it's set for the 8 hours. So this will just sit on the counter and be cooking while I'm running around like a crazy person like we all do. And then it'll be ready for dinner later today. And I'll show you guys that when it's time. Okay, so I took them out of the pot, and I'm just giving them a quick little sear. Give them a little color, make them look really nice. About a minute or two on a medium-high heat, and there you have it.